What's the least Odell's going to take here?
I don't know why he would take less than $55 million guaranteed on a new contract.
Now, why?
Because when you look at the Giants' the Giants' highest position player, second highest paid player on the team, Olivier Vernon, he makes $17 million per season with $52.5 million in practical guarantees on his contract. So if you're Odell Beckham Jr. and you recognize your impact on winning, why would you take less than Olivier Vernon?
So you're basing it on that. So that's pretty much the standard for the Giants. Like if you're the Giants, you're looking at the contract. So he basically says to the Giants, I'm worth more than he is. Is that on the field or off the field? Because to me, no one's buying a ticket to watch Vernon play football if I'm not a Giants fan. But if I'm not a football fan, but Odell is like this famous player, I'm buying a ticket. And that's what I'm selling if I'm his agent. So I'm telling the Giants, this guy attracts more than just football fans. And you can sell more tickets because of this guy. That's why you ask for more money.
Well, I understand that, and I understand also comparing the different positions that those two guys play, right? If you ask me what's more important, I would say the guy that hits the quarterback, the guy that can have the most impact around the quarterback. I would argue that it's the pass rusher because you can knock the quarterback down.
Right. But so for the Giants, Vernon's more valuable than Odell Beckham Jr.
See, I disagree with that. I think the Giants, with Odell Beckham Jr., have more of an impact player because he affects Eli Manning in a positive way in terms of being able to make plays for him. What he's been able to do over the last 3 years, it's no wonder that Eli has been able to put together a couple of great seasons during that tenure. So, I mean, I just would say in terms of impact on winning.
Your offense didn't score 30 points. You averaged 19 points a game. How much of an impact is he having?
Yeah, but when you got
won games because of your defense, and the only reason OV makes that much money is because he was the last to get paid because he was a free agent. Odell Beckham Jr. is not a free agent. And what Jordan is saying, he's going to make less money now. But if he wants an extension now, he's going to make less money than if he gets closer to free agency.
But let me ask you this question. The Giants only averaged 19 points per game. Was it because of their wide receiver core or because of their offensive line?
It was all of it. No, but it was 100% because of their offensive line. But again, now we're talking about if you're going to pay this guy $18 – well, you're going to pay him $18 million. Yeah. How's your offensive line look? You're going to score more points?
It's still the same. I mean, you doubled down. You didn't have
so how important is it to pay a wide receiver quarterback money?
Yeah, but I'm saying you want to keep your window open as long as possible, right? So if you sign
you control him, it is open. He's got a Nike deal. He's an icon. Is Nike going to pay him $5 million to sit out a season? No. So you're going to have Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to play.
But are you going to be willing to sacrifice Odell potentially sitting out because of this contract demand?
He's not going to sit out.
Knowing that it's cheaper if you pay him sooner.
He's not going to sit out.
Now, why isn't he going to sit out?
Knowing that it's cheaper if you pay him sooner rather than later.
Okay, but why isn't he going to sit out, though?
Because of his Nike deal, he's not going to sit out. He's still got to get paid. You think they're going to pay him $5 million if he doesn't play football?
Well, he's still a celebrity, though. And if he doesn't sit out, it's a big story. If he doesn't sit out, he is still somebody we're all talking about because every week that goes by and the Giants' offense doesn't look good, it's all about Odell. And for Nike, it's Odell working out by himself. Odell still training, wanting to come back. It's still going to be that. They'll actually get more publicity for him to not play than if he was actually playing.
I would have to believe that there's some wording in the contract that says you actually have to be an NFL football player playing football to make $5 million a year.
That could be true.
But what we all can agree on is it doesn't make sense for Odell Beckham Jr. to go to work for $1.8 million this year. That's absolutely ridiculous.